What it do, world? Hey. Only if you had some, man. Like you wanted to tell that nigga, hey man, you gotta be the police, man. You really want it. It was on your chest so heavy that you just let it just dwindle off. It was on your chest, man. You should have just said it, bro. Like it wasn't no big deal. It ain't like he was gonna do something. See, he got y'all scared with him talking loud. Not about his actions, with him talking loud, man. You know that nigga police, man. It's no way. And he always try to spin it to see to say where he got the information from. Yeah, you got the information from your data, your police data bank, nigga. Straight up, nigga. I straight up would have said, "Hey, nigga, you police, nigga, to your face, dog." It's no way, man. They know you police, man. They just ain't got the nuts, man. Straight up.
For the life.
Wait, let me ask you a couple questions because I ain't gonna lie. It was reading through the entire indictment. I was fucking flabbergasted of just how accurate. And I'm not gonna lie. You said these things, and all these niggas gassed you up here. They were like, "What are you talking about? What AK case? What this?" Nigga, I'm reading through the shit. I'm like, this nigga WackO is on the money.
June 23rd, 2023.
But how do you find out about that, though?
Okay, I'm going to keep it 100. Could I tell how I found out about it?
Whatever you want to say.
Okay. A certain person's wife is intimate with a Paru. You know it's the truth. Paru, dead homies. When I come off it, I'll FaceTime me.
So that's how you really found out?
Nigga, when he went to jail, she called her significant other.
I think it was like an ex-boyfriend.
Ain't no ex-boyfriend. Because I know my homeboy and I know his situation. Right? It's Lil John's homie. Lil John know I'm talking about. He's a very well-known dude. He's tied to a bunch of people. Right? So when he went, I get the call. He said, "Hey, you know that boy called up." I said, "Who that?" Whoop. I said, "How you know?" He said, "You know." I said, "Oh, okay. You serious?" He said, "Yeah, I'm going to send you his info." They come in, they catch him with a K. She gonna know because she at home. They catch him with a K. This how I knew. This is why when Brick was saying in one of these rooms, having a tantrum, "I don't know how cuz be knowing he on some police shit." That's because, nigga, you got a leak in your waterbed. I don't wake up and say, the day while he was still in there, I'm on Clubhouse saying it.
Not gonna lie, man.
I called the date. I called the date, the year. I told you what caliber.
And let me ask you, actually, I got a question for Adam on this. Because, like, even reading the whole thing in this what they call the Big U Enterprise, and even when Brick Baby comes up here to work, even certain conversations being allowed on this platform, do you ever pull you to the side, like, again, not saying that it would be the cause of it, but it's exacerbating it, right? It's so adding context. Like,
all the time.
Y'all are coming in here and I mean, there's a part where they're like, "Hey, we knew this," but then on the No Jumper podcast, they corroborated it. And I'm like,
no, definitely. And just
that because that's content to them. Going on these platforms, saying what they did yesterday, is content to them. Just like the rappers and all the rest of them niggas. I see if you really changed and all this, and you know what I mean, and you want to tell your story. These niggas be on here telling shit they did 2 days ago. Nigga, that's police. You telling on your damn self, so I know you're going to tell on somebody else. Straight up.
Just because I have it pulled up, I really want to just play this one clip that has been going kind of viral that's like generally considered to be like the most federal clip that anybody on the podcast has ever had. This is Loose Cannon.
So basically, it's like, cuz he'll be like, he'll
talking about Big U.
Things like, we'll go and do something, and the same niggas we do it to show up to the house like 10 minutes later when we trying to, counting everything, right? And we be like, how the f*** they get that? Oh, well, we're going to just give them like $40,000 back and stuff like that. But cuz it's actually putting us in paperwork, right?
How goofy can you be, man? They got this in the indictment or whatever you want to call it. How goofy can you be, nigga? Like, what the hell? Shit's crazy, man.
And like doing like real police shit. I seen the nigga get like 20 guns, and when he got 20 guns, he's selling them to the homies. But I'm like, why are you writing down the serial numbers? So it's like he was doing like shit like that, and I didn't catch on. So it was like I'm waking up now. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm his right hand man. You get what I'm saying? So when it came down to like dirt and stuff like that, I'm gonna get it. You get what I'm saying? And then like.
People are pretty astonished because almost that exact thing is listed in the indictment.
Now let me go back to what you asked me.
Conversation.
Yeah.
This is why when Loose Cannon was calling me about what 600 was doing, I'm looking at the phone like, you can't be serious. 600 then made a video with him saying what he was saying 2 seconds later and put that. So you're calling me about what 600 is saying. Brody, have you forgot the things you said?
So basically, though, they both was admitting that they were saying police shit.
Yep.
600 wasn't saying police shit because
he was trying to contradict it. He was trying to say
600 was reporting what was on the internet. That wasn't on the internet.
That's his own personal story that he lived.
I know how to protect my team. How did it get to the internet? I made sure it went to the proper stages of getting into the internet.
Look at Vlad. Vlad ain't said one word. He said, these niggas going to prison. Not prison, prison. Look at it. He just sitting back laughing. And the FBI sitting back laughing too. Rubbing their hands like Birdman. They got their number one informant on the couch. Wow.
Ran a clubhouse room. I played snippets, had my media team tape it, clip it, send it to YouTube, and I sent you 600. Now you can talk about it. It's on the internet.
All right, so Wack, when you hearing stories of Loose saying shit like that, so you didn't have...
That ain't my business.
No, but you didn't have any clue that he could be caught up in this RICO or anything that was going on?
How would I have? I had no idea.
I think Loose thought he was kind of...
He knew.
I had no idea.
That's the thing about...
Loose thinks that because...
Hey, look at what? I want y'all to take a minute. Look at the body language, man. Look at the mannerisms, man. He's so happy that Act intervened in that last little statement. He didn't know what to do. He didn't even come back to say nothing. Look at him. Nigga scratching his head like, oh my God. What the hell did this nigga just ask me?
It was 2-3 years ago. Like, oh, he got 20 guns. It's like,
look at him.
It just sounds like he's talking bullshit, but when the feds are actually able to put the case together and show that this is the type of thing they're actually doing, all of a sudden these podcasts become very important.
You know what they're keying on in that?
What?
When he says, I'm his right-hand man. See, Loose's case, the robbery has nothing to do with Big U.
You don't know nothing about, you ain't never even been booked. So you don't know what the fuck you be talking about half the time.
Wack, I think neither one of us has had federal charges. Feds is different. We
it both, don't matter.
You haven't had feds.
Hey, bro, the feds is not wasting their time with a nigga talking about he want to fight a nigga.
Well, why do they waste their time to go talk to Adam then? If so, they're threatening you. They wouldn't waste their time to talk to you, but they would talk to Adam.
They're talking to Adam about Brick Baby. Brick Baby's an employee. I don't know. Shit, gotta ask him. Shit, Brick Baby's an employee.
It makes sense though, yo, Wack. It makes sense.
You a weirdo too. You niggas, look, let me break something down, Act. Y'all want to put me in something.
No. It's not putting you in anything.
Listen,
I'm asking
just because I do a podcast with a nigga don't mean I do everything with a nigga. When I do with you from 12 to 1 is what I do with you from 12 to 1. What the fuck you doing from 9 to 12 is your business. So this shit is 2021 shit, 2022 shit, 2023, 2024. Fucking Brick Baby. I know the world didn't even know who he was till 2023 or late 2022 when he got to.
Nobody want to keep hearing that nigga. Nigga, you police, nigga. Plain and simple, man. You and that nigga 600, man. He can't spend it no type of way. This nigga work out with police and everything, man. They gave a nigga a diamond necklace, man. An all gold with a diamond in the middle of that motherfucker. They don't give you that just for content. And WackO, it's the reason you came to the internet like that, man. Let the world know why you came to the internet like that, talking about paperwork and all that. You trying to get Big U Greer program shit, man. That's all this shit about, man. Like, why they giving this nigga $500,000 a year? Yeah. Shit done slowed up. Ain't no more Blueface baby and no more game. Nigga, I know, nigga. It is what it is, though. I don't give a damn. You police, though. Subscribe to the channel. Leave your comments. I'm out.
A long time, dog. And I've been itching like a motherfucker to whoop some ass. Or just motherfucker test my pop. I will motherfucking Daffy Duck a motherfucking this motherfucker, nigga.